The next lesson is kind of two lessons put together. It has to do a lot with angles. The first one is what we call a central angle. And if you hear the word central, you're hopefully thinking center. So if you kind of think going around a point and then you have a circle, when you go all the way around, so you start here and you go around, how many degrees are inside a circle? You get 360 degrees to go all the way around. It's made up of two straight angles, basically. So when you think about this, inside any polygon then, so let's just draw a square for example, here's your center, you can still go around and guess what? You're still going to have 360 degrees going around the center. So the central angle of any polygon is going to be 360 degrees. Doesn't matter which polygon we're talking about. So to find the measure of a central angle, basically what we're talking about is go from the center out to every vertex. So for example, in a square, there would be 4 of those pieces made up. N is going to represent how many sides our polygon has because that splits it into how many different central angles we actually have within the polygon. So in a square, N would be 4. You would do 360 divided by 4 and find out that these are all right angles then. So in a triangle, there are 3 sides. So you're going to just simply do 360 degrees divided by 3. So in a triangle, each one is 120 degrees. In a hexagon, you need to know that n is 6. It's a hexagon. So you're going to do 360 degrees divided by 6, which is 60 degrees. Side note for you, your teacher will have a little note sheet on polygons for you when you get back as well. Just so that you know, polygons have to have 3 or more sides. 3 starts out as a triangle, 4 is a quadrilateral, which would include squares, rectangles, that kind of thing. 5 is what we call a pentagon. 6 sides is a hexagon. 7 sides is a heptagon. 8 sides is an octagon. 9 sides is a nonagon. 10 is a decagon. And the last one we make you know is 12, which is a dodecagon. Any other ones, for example, 11, we would just call it an 11gon, a 25gon. There are special names going up, but we don't make you worry about them. So this polygon, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different parts, 10 different sides. So we're going to do 360 degrees divided by 10, which is 36 degrees. So this central angle lesson is pretty easy, straightforward. In the next lesson, we've actually already done part of this, talking about the interior angles of polygons. Triangles, interior angles have a sum of 180, and if we talk about a quadrilateral, which is a 4-sided polygon, a quadrilaterals are going to sum up to be 160. So in the case of simple ones like this, where we just have an X for the missing spot, we can really just add up what's sitting here. So if we do 107 plus 63, we get 312. So to get our missing one, we're going to do 360 minus the 312. And that's going to give us 48 degrees for X. In the triangle, they're 180, so we could just do 33 plus 76. We get 109. So in order to get our missing just single one, we're going to do 180 minus 109, which is going to give us 71 degrees. In these ones down here, since they are more complicated, we are going to need to write an equation. So we have a whole bunch of different x's here. So we're going to write out 5x plus 5 plus 2x plus 5x plus 25 plus 3x. This is a quadrilateral, so it's going to set equal to 360. You got to combine your like terms. You got to do a little bit of work here. 5x, 2x, 5x, 3x. That's going to give us 15x. 5 and 25, so plus 30 equals 360. So subtract your 30 on both sides. 15x equals 330. So divide by 15. And x is going to give you 22 degrees. So we could go back, this would be 66 degrees, this one would be 44 degrees. If we do 5 times 22 plus 25, that's going to be 133 degrees. And 5 times 22 plus 5 is going to be 115 degrees then. So we can actually go back and do that. Triangle, same thing. These are a little more complicated. So we're going to do 7x plus 30 plus 2x plus 3x equals 180 this time because we're talking about a triangle. 7x, 2x, 3x is 12x plus 30. Subtract our 30. And if we get x is 12.5. This guy will be 25 degrees, 37.5 degrees. 12.5 times 7 plus 30 would be 117.5 degrees then.